Hi, welcome to another episode on the Boss Lady series. I remain your host, Queen Chichi, and today we'll be talking about what I've titled Humility, the key to divine help. We're reminded in a world where pride is praised and self-reliance is exalted, we should always remember that God blesses the humble. God does not respond to arrogance, but He moves sweetly on behalf of the humble. Today, we are reminded that humility is not weakness, humility is not dumbness, humility is not cowardice, but humility is strength under God's control. Strength under God's control. And we'll be looking at the story of King Hezekiah, which is going to take us to the book of Kings, 2 Kings chapter 20, verses 1 to 5. Let us read, and I'm reading from the King James Version. Let's know what humility is all about. I will tell you. In those days was Hezekiah sick unto death, and the prophet Isaiah the son of Amos came to him and said unto him, Thus said the Lord, set thy house in order, for thou shalt die and not live. Then he turned his face to the wall and prayed unto the Lord, saying, I beseech thee, O Lord, remember now how I have walked before thee in truth and with a perfect heart, and have done that which is good in thy sight. And Hezekiah wept sore. And it came to pass before Isaiah was gone out into the middle court, that the word of the Lord came to him, saying, Turn again and tell Hezekiah, the captain of my people, Thus said the Lord, the God of David thy father, I have heard thy prayer, I have seen thy tears. Behold, I will heal thee on the third day, and thou shalt go up unto the house of the Lord. God responds to the humble. A prophecy came to King Hezekiah that he was going to die in 3 days' time. He did not start lamenting, he did not start being upset or start saying, God, why? He was humbled. He went to his quiet place. He went to his prayer corner and he prayed. He said, Lord, remember thy servant. I have been humble. Remember the works of my heart. Remember how I have served you in loyalty, in truth and in honesty. Do not forget that. Prophet Isaiah has not gone far. God sent back another word. Go and tell my servants, my captain of the people, I have heard his prayers and I have seen his tears. I have blessed him with long life and I will heal him. Hezekiah was healed from the sickness because he was humble. Hey, what are you doing? Where have God placed you that you think you're the one that placed yourself? You think you're the one that makes yourself wake up every day? You go to bed and sleep and you think you're the one that makes yourself up. You think you're the one that you think is your alarm that you set that wakes you up. It is God that wakes you up, the author and the finisher of your life. The beginning and the end. He is the one that wakes you up, not your alarm clock, not somebody coming to tap you on the door, not a phone call waking you up. It is God that wakes you up. Let's not forget that pride goes before a fall. There are people in the Bible that are so proud and God humbled them. Let's look at the story of Pharaoh. When God sent Moses and Aaron to Pharaoh to tell him to let his people go, and Pharaoh felt that he has arrived, he is the one that put himself in that position. God hardened his heart for him to prove a point, because God wanted to prove a point. And when Pharaoh was stubborn and proud, what did God do? God humbled him. He could not cross the Red Sea. The sea swallowed all of them. Let's look at the book. Let's look at King Nebuchadnezzar in the Bible. He felt that he was the beginning and the end. He has arrived. He can do everything. But what did God do? God humbled him by turning him to an animal and sent him to the wide forest. And he was eating grass. He who put in that position, that level 100 can take you down to level 0 if you are too full of yourself. If you're proud and you think you've arrived. Pride goes before a fall. What? Why will you believe that you are the one that put yourself in that position? Who created you? Do you think you're the one that created yourself? I hear some people talk about, say, I can do this. You cannot do this. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It is God that gave you the strength to do it, not your own strength. Because if you rely on your own strength, you go nowhere. It is God. It is God that put in that position. Because when we look at them, when King Hezekiah turned his face to the wall and prayed to the Lord, he humbled himself. He cried. He acknowledged his helplessness. He knew that he could not do it by his own strength. He knew he was helpless in that situation, that it's only God that can help him. He had to call on to God. He had to call and cry to God. He reminded God of his faithfulness. He reminded God of his sacrifice. See, what have you reminded God? What is in your prayer bank? What is in your praise bank? What is in your worship bank? Where is your humility? Do you think you're the one that put yourself in that position? You can wake up today, you can wake up tomorrow and find out that you're no longer there. Because you have forgot to acknowledge the fact that the author and the finisher of your life puts you there. You think it's your knowledge, that you think it's your wisdom, you think it's your smartness, you think it's your street OP that puts it there, it's your street OT that puts it there. No. It's not your street smart that puts it there. It is God that puts you in that position. Don't think you are the one that has all the intelligence and the wisdom and everything. It is God that gave it to you. So why would you not acknowledge the fact that He put you in that position and you humble? You humble yourself. You go to Him. Oh Lord, help me. Oh Lord, give me the grace. Give me the strength. He will do it for you. Humility. Humility. It is the key to divine help. Pride, ego is a destroyer of destiny. Is a destroyer of blessing. Pride and ego pride and ego result into stagnancy in your life because you have exalted yourself. Why would you exalt yourself when you have a father? When you have a God who sits upon the throne, how would you exalt yourself? Are you the one that put yourself there? Humility is a spiritual posture. It is not just how we act before people, but how we posture ourselves before God. Father, Lord, I just want to thank you for this life. Lord, I bless you for giving me this life. I bless you for my family. I bless you for my health. How do you pray to God? How do you go before Him? How do you position yourself? Are you proud before Him, or do you humble yourself before Him? Do you talk to Him like the owner of your life, or do you talk to Him like He owes you a favor? How do you intercede? How do you pray? When we humble ourselves, we invite divine access. Pride closes doors, but humility opens heaven. Humility opens the doors of heaven. Humility brings down blessings upon your life. Humility is the direct access to the throne of God. Humility is what brings you before the presence of God and opens doors for your blessings. Humility, the key to divine help. You're humble to people around you. You're humble to Him who put you in that position. You're humble to your boss. You're humble to your mentor. You're humble to your spiritual leader. It is opening doors of blessings for you if you don't know. You're humble to those before you. You're humble to your leaders. You're humble to people before you. It has opened the doors of blessings to you. It has brought divine help to your doorstep. Humility. God doesn't ignore a broken and contrite heart. Your tears in secret will bring healing in public. Those prayers you've done in secret, those altars you have built in secret for Him, those tears you have shed in secret, those times you have called Him in secret, your answers will be done in public. They will be wondering, how did it happen? They do not know the price you have paid in secret. They do not know how humble you have been in secret. They do not know the times you have called unto God in humility in secret, and now the answers have come in public and they are seeing it. How did it happen? Humility made it happen. Humility made it happen. God answers swiftly to the humble. Let's not be like King Nebuchadnezzar. Let's not be like Pharaoh. Let's not be like those in the Bible that were not humble before God and God humbled them. Let's look at King Hezekiah and learn from him. Let's learn from them. Let's learn from Ruth. Let's learn from Esther. They were all humble. They are loyal and faithful. Humility, loyalty, and faithfulness work together in divine access to the throne of heaven. So I leave you with this. Remember this. Pride goes before a fall, and humility is the gateway to divine help. Humility opens doors of blessings for you. Humility is an access from the throne of God. God answers swiftly to the humble. Humility is strength under God's control. In whatever you do, always remember, humility opens doors. I know with this, you will learn how humility is an access to divine help. Thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube page. And see you next time on another episode of the Boss Lady series as we continue to navigate life and understand that we need God in everything we do. Thank you so much. And don't forget, I'm your host, Queen Chichi. I love you and God bless you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much. Bye.